So as you can see, today is another grim day here in Wales. It's raining, very heavy rain. Right, okay, so today is day 6 of my vlogtober vlog, and I'm out in the garage. So what I thought I'd do today is we are making a fake beam in the kitchen to go between the two rooms, between the dining part and the kitchen part, and we've got a lovely piece of wood that needs some more work doing on it. So I thought that's what I'd do. I thought I'd come out, get the big sander out and sand this piece of wood down. So I'll just turn you around and show you the piece of wood. Right, this is the piece of wood that we've got. It's a local piece of wood, and it has been sanded down once, and as you can see it's got some lovely knots in it, some lovely worm marks in it as well, and some lovely dark detail from the piece of wood itself that shows its character and a bit of age. So what I thought I'd do today is, it's been cleaned down in caustic soda because it has had linseed oil on it previously, but I've taken all the old linseed oil off and I've decided to resand it, and then I'm going to linseed oil it, and then it's going to go back up. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. So I'll just show you where it's going in the house. Right, okay, so that's the first piece of wood that we did when we first moved in a couple of years ago, and we've decided to do the underneath part there as well. So that's where the piece of wood's going that I'm going to sand down in a few minutes. So we've got to glue that piece on because it's going onto a metal girder, and the piece that we put on previously, this nice piece on the front, has got screws in it attaching it onto the girder, because it's been had plasterboard put over the top, so we've managed to be able to screw that in, but the screw holes need covering up with some dust off the bit that I'm going to sand this afternoon. So I'm going to try and keep hold of the dust and put it with some PVA, and then put that over the screw holes and then linseed oil over that as well. So that's where it's going anyway. It's going to be going all the way across there. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go and get sand in that. So I'll just show you when I get the sander out. So I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. So in the kitchen today I've got some homemade vegetable soup, which has got red lentils in it as well. All it is a bag of mixed vegetables, some vegetable stock, some herbs and some potatoes and red lentils. I use this stock called Vicon. It's a vegetable stock, concentrated vegetable stock. You don't need a lot, and I find it adds a nice bit of flavour and not too much saltiness. This soup's also got some celery in. The soup's also got some celery in and some chopped leek as well. So that's nearly cooked now, I think, so I can switch that off. And I'm going outside, put the lid on to keep the heat in. Right, okay, so what I want to do is try and tidy up some of the surface of the wood. There's quite a bit of silvering going on here, which is from where it's been standing in the garage. I don't want to touch any of this. I want to try and preserve this, so I'm not going to touch that. And I want to try and get rid of some of this silver in here as well. There's quite a bit of it from where it's been stood in the garage, so yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do anyway. Don't know whether I'll be able to get it out. I have tried citric acid, and that didn't get it out, so I'm going to be using this, which is a palm sander, and we'll see how we get on. So I'll do a little bit and I'll switch the camera back on and let you see how I get on. Right, okay, so I've sanded it off again, and it seems to be coming off alright, and I think I've done all I want to do on it now, because I don't want to smooth it off too much and take away the rustic look of the wood. So I'm going to clean it off now with some white spirit, and then once that's dry I'll put the linseed oil on. So I'll show you when I put the linseed oil on, and then I'll show you when it's finished. Right, okay, so that's it with the white spirit on, to clean off the surface, and as you can see the black is still coming through, so I just think that's going to have to be a characteristic of the wood. Maybe once the linseed oil is on it, it might darken it a bit and maybe take away the black. But yeah, I think that's just going to have to be the characteristic of the wood, because there's no way that's going to come out. It's had a good sand. I've sanded it, my husband sanded it, and then I've sanded it again. I'm just going to have to live with it. But I do love this bit here, this lovely detail in here. So that can go on show. And it's going underneath, so you're not really going to see it anyway unless you're looking up. It will just finish it off and make it look nice. So yeah, unfortunately I can't get that dark out. I think it's just going to have to be a part of the wood. So yeah, once it's dry I'll put the linseed oil on and I'll show you when it's finished. Okay, so that's it with one coat of oil on. I've used teak oil because I thought it might bring out the richness of the wood a bit better, so rather than linseed oil. So yeah, it's had one coat, and when that's dried and soaked in I'll come back out and I'll put another coat on, and then that'll be that done. I can go up then, which will please my other half. So yeah, I'll come back out when it's dry in about an hour, and I'll put some more on, but it's looking really nice. It does look really nice. So yeah, hopefully it'll dry okay, and then it can go up on the girder. Right, so my piece of wood's finished. I'm really loving this detail in here. Yeah, it's really nice, and this nice knot here. And then it's all been linseed oiled. I tried putting the teak oil on, but it just dried it clear, and it's not going to match the piece of wood that's there already. So I put linseed oil on, quite a thick coat, and I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, really pleased. Unfortunately I can't get rid of these dark bits, but yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I think it's turned out really well. So yeah, that can go up on the ceiling tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully my husband will feel in the mood to put it up for me, and then we can get that job finished. So yeah, it'll look really, really nice. So I like all this detail in here as well, of the, let me just see if I can zoom in. These bits here, which is where there's been worms or something in the wood when it's been a tree. So yeah, I'm really liking that detail there. That bit over there, it's really nice. So yeah, I think it'll look really nice when it's up. I just have to get used to the fact that I can't get that black out. But this is really nice, and this bit here is really nice. So yeah, I'm very happy. So that can go up tomorrow, and then once it's up I'll show you what it looks like. So, oh, we've got a moth. Right, okay, so it's about 8:30 in the evening now. It's really dark outside, and yeah, it's quite a stormy autumn evening. It's windy again and it's raining again. So yeah, it's a bit spooky here when it's dark, because yeah, it's dark. It's not just dark with a few street lights, but it's dark with no street lights. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear that wind, but that just adds to the spookiness. So yeah, anyway, as you've seen, my piece of wood's ready, and I'm looking forward to that going up tomorrow. So hopefully my husband will do that tomorrow. And it's really exciting as well, because we've got the flue liner going in the chimney, which is getting us ready for the wood burning stove that's going in, the wood burning cooker, which is going in, and that's hopefully coming the first week in November. So things are starting to move along a bit, and it's getting really exciting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the cook stove coming. So once we get this piece of wood up, that'll mean that the kitchen's a bit more finished. Then my husband's going to paint it again, and the cook stove should be here at the beginning of November, so that's exciting. So that's it for my vlog for today. Sorry I didn't do anything yesterday, but yeah, as you know, I've not been well, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do something else. I've got a diet roundup for you tomorrow, and I thought I'd go through my seeds with you tomorrow as well, and the seed catalogue that I showed you yesterday. So yeah, anyway, I'm going in now because I'm getting a bit spooked out, and I will see you tomorrow. So bye for now. Bye.